Good morning. Today we are visited by our shop owner, Jared. Jared, how are you this morning?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing so good. Now, I feel like whenever we think about getting a new tattoo, there's one question that I'm sure pops in all of our minds. Do tattoos hurt?
Yeah, this is going to sound bad, but that's like one of the dumbest questions I think you can ask in life. Of course they fucking hurt. It's needles going in your skin over and over and over, so yes, they hurt. And that's why it's such a ridiculous question. But I think the pain, varies. It can vary a lot for a lot of different reasons and factors. It can be different from the person who's doing it to the person who's receiving it, and their lifestyle and their health and the amount of sleep they get, and the machine the artist is using, their technique. There's so many different, and just somebody's pain tolerance, right? And nerve endings, and anatomically we're not all the same on a nervous system level, right? You might get tattooed somewhere that these stupid charts say are very painful, like this area in the body is very painful, and everybody talks about how bad the ribs are. And when I'm getting my back worked on and he has me roll over to my side to work on my ribs, it's like such a huge relief for me. I'm like, oh, you can be there all fucking day long.
Yeah.
But some people freak the hell out on their ribs. So people are different, in how they interpret the pain. And
Is pain avoidable?
no.
No. What do you think about those numbing creams that people are starting to use?
I think they're garbage. Number one, tattooing is a rite of passage and always has been. That's part of the tradition. I believe, and many tattooers believe, if you can't sit through the tattoo, you don't deserve the tattoo, right? If you're that big of a baby, then maybe you shouldn't be getting tattooed. Yes, they hurt, and you can get through it, right? People do it every day. So it's just a mental state. It's just the whole mind over matter thing, right? But the tattoo creams, they restrict the capillaries, and that can affect the tattoo in many different ways negatively, healing and ink retention and just the quality of the tattoo in general. So even if you are supporting this little baby mentality of getting tattooed and not wanting to feel pain, then you're still risking the tattoo and how it's going to heal. And so,
Are there any factors that a client should take into consideration while getting tattooed, like maybe meditation or maybe making sure to sit nice and still?
yeah, my second appointment of my back piece, which was my most painful tattoo I've ever had. The next appointment, I was so anxious about it that the night before in the hotel room, because I was going out of state to get it worked on, and I was Googling different pain management techniques, right? Different meditations or mantras or visualizations. Obviously there's a lot of different techniques, and that's what I used that whole day, right? Just different things I learned. It's huge to be able to not to tense up, and that takes practice, right? Of just letting go, letting your whole body relax, because when you tense up, your nerve endings bunch up and it's more concentrated. The pain is worse. So you're literally making the pain worse by tensing up and trying to fight it, I guess. So I think just letting go and letting it be what it is, as hippie as that sounds, is a great technique. And not anticipating pain, like more switching it to, oh, I wonder what this is going to feel like, or I wonder, more neutral, right? Because when you're anticipating pain, then pretty much every time it's going to hurt, right? No matter what the area they're going into. So you can make it way worse in your own mind than what it actually is.
Exactly. So maybe tattoo pain can be avoidable, but like what you said, it has a lot to do with meditation and mind over matter. So if you're looking to get a tattoo and you might be a little bit nervous about the pain, there is a couple of techniques worth looking into, but ultimately it's gonna hurt.
Well, yeah, the pain's not avoidable. It's still there.
Yeah.
Right? So, you can, I guess, lessen it or cope with it differently. It's just like the whole cold bath thing that I do, right? I breathe. It's 39 degrees for 10 minutes, and I have to breathe the whole time through it, but that doesn't take the cold away. It just helps me deal with it and helps me relax in it, and it's just easier. So easier, I guess, is
more tolerable, maybe.
Yes. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, I do appreciate your time on this matter, and I was a little bit curious what you had to say about it, and I do appreciate your time.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.